Ryder Sachette is there! United States of America with Ryder Sachette from Sun Valley, Idaho takes gold with a brilliant second run. The celebrations today belong to the United States of America. Ryder Sachette with a brilliant performance to claim gold for the USA.
How about that right there? One of our great Buff skiers winning a World Junior Championship in France. And now the Buff skiing team, by the way, getting ready for the RMISA Championships coming up here very shortly. Back in the BOYLE Stampede, voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson, out here at Corelli's, Monday nights from 7 until 8 o'clock for Buffs Prime Time. And we're hooking up with head coach Tad Boyle as they get set to go on the road against the LA schools.
Well, a split against the Arizona schools. You feel good on Thursday, not so bad on Saturday, but give us your thoughts about the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the Thursday game was a good win against a team that we lost to down in Tempe a few weeks earlier, and I thought we played really well. Not perfect by any means, but found a way to win, and obviously we knew we were going to have our hands full on Saturday. And I always feel like on these splits, Mark, I'd rather play the team that your players are going to be like the most juiced for.
Sure.
You want them on the back end.
Yes.
Because not that Arizona State's not capable. They are. They beat us in Tempe, but it's one of those deals where you don't have to say much to get them ready to play Arizona.
Right.
And they were ready to play against Arizona State as well. But so it kind of set up nicely for us. We got the win on Thursday, but then on Saturday, we knew we had to play well, and I really believe this. And I would say in my 30-year coaching career, there's probably I could have 10 opportunities where after the game you go in the locker room with your team and you're like, okay, not that we couldn't have beat that team, but like they were better than us tonight, and no matter I don't want to say no matter what we did, but like we would have had to play a near perfect game to beat Arizona that night because they played that good. I felt like they were terrific. They made shots. They were physical. They rebounded the ball. I'm like, they just so much stuff. And there's so many times as a coach, as a player, and certainly as a fan, you're so dialed into your team. Okay, what did we not do well? What could have we done better? And certainly we look at those things. You don't stop doing that. But again, I'd say if I counted on both hands in my 30-year career, I'd have a few fingers left, but not many where I went in the locker room and said, hey, guys, they were better than us tonight, and we got to move on. Now we got to look at what we could have done better. But Arizona was really good. I mean, they could have beaten some NBA teams on Saturday night.
They were hitting big shots.
They made shots. Yeah. They made tough shots. They made and we broke down at times. We didn't box out well enough. We didn't guard well enough. Obviously,
turnovers were an issue.
Turnovers were an issue, which has been a kind of a bugaboo for this team all year long. But I mentioned to you when we went to Utah, inside the three-point line, we shot 37% as a team. It was we really had trouble putting the ball in the basket. Last night, we shot 57% inside the arc on Saturday night against Arizona, which is a phenomenal number. We shot 29%, unfortunately, from three. The three ball wasn't going in. It had some good looks. So some nights it is like that. But we scored 79 points. We got to the foul line. We made our free throws. We weren't good enough defensively, and they were a big reason for that.
Yeah, you rebounded relatively well. I mean, had not offensive
we were
rebounds
-2,
yourself, But those 16 turnovers, when you and I talked afterward as well. 16 turnovers, they had 23 points off turnovers.
Exactly, 23 points off turnovers and 23 second chance.
Second chance.
So that's 46 points of their 99. If we box out and take care of the ball, not that you're going to make those numbers zero. Yeah. But if you cut the 46 in half.
Well, they counted. They had your totals are 17, so that's plus 19 in their favor. You lose by 20.
Yeah.
There's head coach Tad Boyle as we wrap up the BOYLE Stampede this week as we're out here at Corelli's at Boulder, Monday nights from 7 until 8 o'clock. This week, the CU men on the road against the LA schools. Thursday night, we're going to be in Westwood. Buffs will take on the UCLA Bruins at 7 o'clock. We're going to hit the air at 6:30 with the Buffs warm-up pregame show. Again, that wraps up this week's BOYLE Stampede. I'm voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you next time.